Hold on. Oh, how's my computer? This is better. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm never ready to film. Like, I never have all my stuff laid out for me. Oh, shoot. Today is Tuesday. It is November 12th, and it is 11:22. I am currently at 41,331 words, so it's day 14 of NaNoWRIMO, and I have less than 9,000 words to write, and then I've won. I'll be done with my book. I don't know, guys, you want to know something? Okay, so first, let me just do a little recap. So Sunday, it was my goal to get to 30,000 words, and I ended up on Sunday with 37,000, a little over 37,000, and I really wanted to get to 40K, but I don't know, I was like really busy, so I ended up just stopping, because I actually, up until Sunday, I hadn't written for like the past like 2 days. I don't know why, because the whole weekend I really wasn't doing anything except for like homework and stuff, but I'm trying to rub in the Vaseline on my face. It probably looks really gross, but so Sunday I wrote like 3,000 words, because I think before then I had been at 34,000 for a couple days, and I really wanted to get to, I just wanted to write, so I wrote till 37,000, and when I got to 37,000, I was like, oh, I really wish I could just write the last 3,000 and be at 40K, but it's fine. Like, I blew my goal out of the water. I wanted to be at 30K, and I got to 37,000, so that's great. And then now I am at 41,000. I actually got to 41,000 last night. Technically, it was today, because it's 2 a.m. But I call it last night because I call it a night until I go to bed, okay? Like, it's the same day until I go to bed, even if it's after midnight. But, so now I'm at 41,000, and my goal is to be done by Friday. This week has actually been really busy for me. I think after tomorrow, well, actually, today was my last, like, really busy night, because I tend to just be really stressed right before my 8 a.m.s. And so it's like almost 11:30, and I still haven't written today, and I knew that I should have written this morning, but I was like, no, I'll have time today since I don't have basketball. But like, no, I have basketball tomorrow, but since I don't have an 8 a.m. on Thursday, I will stay up late Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night, and I will write my ass off, and hopefully I'll get to like 45,000, because that's the next milestone. If you look on the chart on the NaNoWRIMO website, 45,000 is like the next line, so hopefully I can get there by tomorrow. My original goal was to actually be done with NaNoWRIMO by the 20th, which is next Tuesday, but the way things are going now, I'm hoping I can be done by Sunday, which is the 18th, I believe. I was so shocked, because I was looking at my outline, and for some reason I thought that I left something out. I was like, wait, there's a scene that I've had in my head for the past like month, and it's not on the outline, and I have like 2 outlines, but they're the same, so I was like, why would it be on one outline and not the other? Turns out I'm just being delusional, and that scene is actually supposed to happen in the next book, so it's not on the outline. But anyway, I was looking at my outline thinking that, because I've been telling people, I'm like, oh, I'm like 2/3 of the way through my book, and I was getting really frustrated because I want to be done now, because I'm like just so excited, not because I'm like tired of writing it. You know, I'm just excited to like see the finished product, because with like the first draft of this book, it's a completely different book, so like I don't like calling it that, but with the technical first draft, at the end of it, I was like, this is awful. Like, I don't even want to go back and edit this. And I know people will say to like wait a month and then go back to it, but I waited, and I was like, I don't want to do this, so I just ended up rewriting it, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm rewriting it, and it's so much better because it's just completely different. And now I'm just so excited to like be done and to be able to look back on it and to revise, because before with my other draft, I was not looking forward to that at all, but like now I'm really looking forward to it, which is cool. And I was so like, I was feeling really sad, because I thought I had like 1/3 of the book left to write, because I was only at like 200 pages, and I'm like, this is a 300-page book, like at least 300 pages. But then I looked at my outline, and I only have like 3 chapters left to write, but like with NaNoWRIMO I have 9,000 more words to write, so I'm like, can I do this? Like, I don't know, I was worried. I was like, what if I finish NaNoWRIMO and I don't finish the book, or what if I finish the book but I don't finish NaNoWRIMO? Like, it's seeming like I'm gonna finish the book and not finish NaNoWRIMO, but I guess I can just write extra scenes that maybe I want to include later, or I could flesh out other scenes. I don't think fleshing out scenes would, I don't think I'd be able to write efficiently with that. That's more complicated than just writing from scratch, so I'm not too stressed about it. I'm mostly just excited to have reached so many of my goals, and I don't know, I've been tweeting it and I've had so much support, and I'm just feeling really happy with this book. And I don't know, even my friends back home who like aren't even with me now, because like obviously we don't go to the same college, but you know, they're really excited for me, and I don't know, I'm just really proud of myself, which like I never say but like I am, because I tried to do NaNoWRIMO for 3 years before this and I didn't even get close at all to my goal, and so it's really nice to like have actually been able to stick with my goal, and like actually, you know, I'm not there yet but like I'm just really happy that I don't even feel like I'm really slowing down, so I'm just really proud of myself, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog so far. I don't think I'm gonna write tonight. I mean, I'm gonna try and write a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot. It already says that I've written 4,000 words today because I was up till 2 a.m. last night, or this morning. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys when I make my next update. And I'm so sorry I have not been updating for the past like 5 days. Like I've been so tired. Like every time I finish writing, because I was writing like, at one point I wrote like 7,000 words. I was so exhausted. I'm like, the last thing I want to do is like film myself right now, because not only did I feel exhausted, I know I looked like a pile of dirt, and I was like, this is unacceptable. So I was like, I'll just vlog tomorrow, and then I ended up like not writing, and then I was like, but here I am with an update. Oh, and let me tell you how long my actual manuscript is now. My actual manuscript itself is now 68,287 words. So with my 9,000 words that I have left to write, if I finish the book, and I don't want to like pressure it, because I don't want to like rush the ending to get it to be 9,000 words, and I also don't want it to like feel like, I just don't want to feel like I have to finish perfectly with the 9,000 words, if that makes sense. I'm not going to stress about it too much, but if I do finish with the 9,000 words, and that means my manuscript will be about 77,000 words, something like that. I was hoping it would be like 90k if I don't end at like 80k. Like that's fine, because I have given myself a lot of room to add stuff and improve, so you know, I think this is good. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say now. I will be back later after I write, or I guess the next day, with an update, if I remember. I will remember. Okay, bye. Pretty sure the video is going to be a little bit crooked, but I finished NaNoWRIMO. Today is December 1st. I finished NaNoWRIMO on November 15th. So it's been a while. This is totally my bad, but when I finished NaNoWRIMO, it also happened to be literally like, it lined up perfectly with the end of my novel. Like I think my total is at like 50,000. I would pull up my computer right now, but I'm afraid it's gonna destroy my tripod situation. But I'm pretty sure I finished at like 50,300 something words, and I finished my novel with the end of NaNoWRIMO, so it lined up almost perfectly, which is great. As I was writing like in the final stretch, I had to pee so bad, but I was like, no, I will go pee when I finish. And it ended up taking me way longer than I thought. So I was just sitting in my chair. I started to get really nauseous because I was like anxious, but I also had to pee, and I was like, I don't know, really excited, but I was also nervous because I'm like, oh my god, I'm finishing, like I've been waiting for this moment for so long. And I looked a mess because it was the middle of the night. It was probably like 10 o'clock actually. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact time. I kind of wish I had filmed this though, because it was very stressful. But kind of glad I didn't also, because I looked a mess. And so when I finished, I was excited, and I was like, you know what, let me not reach for the camera right now. Like, I will bask in my glory for a second, and then I will get ready and film tomorrow, so I can actually look put together for a video for once. Apparently that didn't happen, and I think I just completely forgot, because I've been really bad at like filming every day. Like, you guys know this, there are only like a couple videos in this video compilation, like daily updates. I don't have that. I was just really bad at filming every day, and I'm really sorry about that. But I don't know, for the most part, I didn't really have any new updates, so I was like, why am I gonna film? And also, a lot of times I would finish in the middle of the night and I would feel like trash and just go to bed immediately. So I was like, why would I film myself looking that way? I forgot that I never filmed an ending to this series, so here I am, December 1st. It's been over 2 weeks. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I finished. It feels like it's been a month, and I only just yesterday, I think, opened up a new document for revisions for this book. And I know a lot of people say, wait a month and then revise, but I don't know, I was just feeling in such a mood, and I decided to start revising, even though technically, literally right after I opened the document, I didn't make any changes. I just let it sit there, and then I went on YouTube and then just forgot about it for the rest of the night. But then the day after that, I actually started revising some things, and for some reason I was like, oh, it's gonna be so easy to revise. But the first part of the book is actually pretty good, like in my standards, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll look back at it when I finish revising this entire draft and I'll be like, that's trash. But right now I'm having trouble like revising. I'm not gonna go too in depth because that's not what this video is about. This is supposed to be the end of NaNoWRIMO. I will film an entire I finished my book video later. But now I'm just gonna talk about NaNoWRIMO. I'm very proud of myself, not gonna lie. Like, I tried NaNoWRIMO 3 years before this and never even came close to winning. And the fact that I was able to win in almost 2 weeks is crazy. And the fact that I did that in my first year of college, I was like, oh, college is gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna be able to have time for any of this stuff. And I ended up having way more time than I ever did in high school. And I don't know, I'm really proud of myself. Like, usually I don't admit that I'm proud of myself, but I am very proud of myself for this. And I'm really excited that I finished this draft, and I'm so excited to go back and edit it, because I still, even though I finished, I still have so many ideas for this world and these characters, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this series, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. I will definitely continue to do book writing videos. Those will probably be the things that I talk about the most on my channel, writing, because honestly I have not been reading that much, which I know is important to do as a writer, but I don't know what to tell you. I just can't seem to find a good book, and it's really off-putting. But anyway, stay tuned. I will be filming more videos soon, so don't forget about me. I will be back. So yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Have a wonderful life, and see you soon.